Guys, what's up? It's Scott. Today's video is personal training circuit timers, okay? So round timers, circuit timers for if you're a personal trainer, okay? If you're a boxing coach, or even if you're just a normal person, you can still benefit from the personal training layout of circuit training, okay? Timers. So it's been really useful for me in the past. I've been a personal trainer, a boxing coach, I've used all these timers a lot. Basic model for circuits, they're really good. I'm going to explain them just now. You can, if you're a personal trainer, take notes, use them on your clients or your classes. If you're a boxing coach, use them to train your athletes after they've done their boxing. If you're an everyday person and you want to get fit, use them as well, okay? You can do them at home, you can do them in the garden, you can do them at the gym. Okay, so I'll keep it simple. Right, personal training, if you want to change it up, do circuits for a change instead of sets and reps. And circuits is the best for boxing. It's more fitness, it's more higher intensity, non-stop work. Okay, so I've got a timer, I've got an iPad here, you can use a phone. Okay, download an app. I've told you before, it's Seconds Pro, the app. A couple of pound I think it is. It's a really good app, I've used it for years. So it's Seconds Pro, download that app. Okay, then the very first level, the basic level, will be 30 seconds work. So I've set it for 30 seconds, green. So the client will do 30 seconds of the exercise, or your boxer, or you yourself, if you download it. So you'll train, you'll do the exercise for 30 seconds. For example, you'll be doing press-ups for 30 seconds. Okay? And you just go at your own pace, okay? Perfect technique, don't force yourself. If you can do 5, good. If you can do 20, good, whatever. You go at your own pace. As long as the technique is good, okay? The bell will go, and then they'll move to the next exercise, okay? So they'll do, just say squats next, okay? So I've got 15-second break for enough time to move to the next exercise, okay?
Ready?
Okay, so then they'll do the second exercise for 30 seconds, and then they'll move to the next one, okay? If you're a personal trainer, you might only have 4 exercises at a time, and then you might change to another circuit and do 4 or 6 or 3, depending on the client, obviously, tailor it to them. If you're a boot camp or circuits, you probably have 12 or 15 or 10 to 16, okay? But not 12 is the best number normally, okay? So that's how much stations you'll have in your circuit or your boot camp if you're a personal trainer. And again, if the numbers are high, instead of 1 person each station for 12, do 2 or 3 each station. So you can do 24 or 36, okay? So yeah, and so yeah, you go all the way around. If it's a 12 rounds, 12 circuits, maybe have a couple of minute break and then do like 3 times, okay? That's a good class. If it's personal training, you might only have 3 or 4 different exercises. Go around like 3 times, have a break, and then change to a different circuit, okay? Figure it out yourself, but stay here. Right, well, okay, so I've told you the layout. When that becomes too easy for them, that 30 seconds, just say your athletes, boxers are quite good, or your clients are improving, and they're no longer getting results, you can do 45 seconds work, okay? So you can make them work for 45 seconds. And you can also take the rest down to maybe 10 seconds, okay? So as the people you're training get fitter, or you want to push them harder to get over time to make them fitter, make them work for longer, or also reduce their break, okay? Reduce the amount of time they're getting a rest, okay? And make the exercises harder as well, okay? So it's different ways. Again, the hardest one, it's not even the hardest, it's just changing it up, you know, mixing it up. You've got to keep variety. Variety is key for your boxers, your clients, or even yourself. If you do the same circuit all the time, you've got to stop getting results, okay? So change the times, make them do a minute this time. So once you want to really push them, you can do a minute, but maybe only 2 rounds. Like twice of each exercise all the way around, just for a minute, okay? Or you could do 3 or 4 30 seconds, 3 45, okay? But that's the 3 timers, okay? You've got basic one for the beginners is 30 seconds exercise, 15-second break. do it like 3 times, okay? If it's a client, you might only want 3 or 4 exercises at a time before you move on to the next little circuit. If it's a class or you're training boxers or athletes, you might want to do 10 to 15, 10 to 16 different exercises, okay? So that's it. Download an app for a few pounds, set up your timers. The basic level would be 30 seconds, a 15-second break, and then you'll be 45, and then you'll be a minute, okay? But you could take the break down as well, you can make the exercises harder as your clients or your boxers start to improve, okay? And you want to keep them getting results, keep getting them stronger and fitter and more, making them stronger, okay? So that's today's video. There's a lot of value in that because it's a good way to train your clients or your people in your class and your boxers, and it can be done. It's universal, you know. You can always do it. You could have done this 20 years ago, and you'll still be able to do this in 20 years. Okay, so it's a good way to train your clients and your people. Okay, that's it. Scott, your boxing mind. Keep training people and get them results.